was just reading a part in a book about the Tin Man, and somebody's mailbox is this giant weird metal thing. Okay, when I was turning into this neighborhood where this little park is, I passed this giant rocket on one of these streets. I don't know if I'm gonna find it, like walking this way. Hopefully I don't get lost. Okay, I just want to show you this number. Pretty much just the 5 is left. When I left my house, somebody had released balloons. Like they accidentally let go of a balloon that had a number 1 and then a number 5. And I've been seeing 5 everywhere for a couple months now. The change that the 5 is indicating, I'm pretty sure it's changes on my part. Like obviously, like things in the world around us change too, and that's important because we're interacting with this world and blah blah blah. But like I've made so many changes on my side internally and some externally. Oh, there's another bird, whole one. Ugh. Like I need to get rid of it. I need to get rid of caring about whether I'm rejected or not, because I know that I'm being welcomed with open arms on the other side. Just wanted to share with you how whimsical this neighborhood is. It's really making my walk something interesting. Like I've never been over in this neighborhood. I just know that there's a grocery store over here and there was a park, and I was like, okay, well, let's go over there. I just came across something that's really funny I want to show you. Okay, so I was going one direction and I passed 4442, and I went a little ways and then I was like, no, I should go back because I'm going the wrong way. Just numerically, I was like, I'm going the wrong way. So I turned around and went back, and then I found the rocket. Let's go look at the rocket. Whoever's house this is makes sculptures, and they are very cool. This artwork it's amazing. Oh, look how cute that is. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, God and my spirit team, for making me turn around, because that's exactly what I was looking for. And I almost went the other way. The sunset is amazing, isn't it? It is so hot here, but the sunset, the Arizona sunset, something else. I can't help but feel like those sunglasses that I passed were representative of me not seeing something clearly. And I'm pretty sure it's myself. I'm pretty sure it's like my freaking confidence issue. Like I feel like on one hand I know exactly who I am and what I'm here to do, and then like the other part of me, like the part of me from the past is like, oh, we can't do that, nobody's gonna believe us. But I have to let that go, because it's just weighing not just me down, it's weighing all of us down. Like the old me is like, what is that? Like I don't know, like ball and chain, shoot. Okay, the deal with the lottery tickets, I keep finding them everywhere. I keep seeing 7s. It's like 707, 717, 727, so on, so on. And I keep telling myself I'm so lucky, because I am, but I need to stop doing that, because I had a really hard, I had a hard lesson with the luck. Maybe it wasn't that hard of a lesson, actually. But I'm not trying to attract luck, because love doesn't need luck. And, the good that we do for charity, I want love to speak for itself, and it doesn't need luck. And that's not the right energy that It's not the energy that I'm trying to attract. I'm unintentionally attracting luck. And I keep finding lottery tickets all over the place, but I know that's not the way. That's not the way for me to go about, inspiring change in the world. Is not through luck or through lottery tickets or anything like that. That feels like a huge emotional trap. But the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz, like this book that I found on my walk that I was led to get this out of that book nook, it's talking about the heart of all things, and it is discussing the Tin Man here in what I was just reading last night. This is a quote from that. And it's basically, it's actually in reference to work. In this book, it's talking about how in an effort to chase down efficiency in our workforce, we've driven all the heart out of our work. And I was just thinking about how true that really is. I mean, we're just pushed to produce, and we're missing that thing that makes life worth living, that joy in what we do with our day. And it reminds me of this conversation I had with a young coworker of mine once. And I was like, wouldn't it be great if everybody in society, like if nobody had to work in the sense that they didn't have to come do these things, they could pursue whatever they wanted, and we just took care of each other as a society. And her opinion was then nobody would work. And I couldn't disagree with her more, because I am not working, but I am working. I'm producing things that are going to affect change. I'll cook for my family. I'm delivering food. I'm doing things that bring me joy, that contribute to society. So, happy people don't just sit around and, zone out and disconnect from the world through binge watching TV all day. That's not what happy people do. Happy people are engaged in life. Happy people want to form connections. Happy people want to give back to their community. But I think, at some point in my life, I probably would have agreed with her. I'm not trying to beat her up here in this. But society can function in a way where everybody finds work that brings them joy. But something that gets in the way of that is this push to produce and to be efficient and to hurry. And that's part of the negative energy thought, like the negative energy virus that we're really, that's what we're really at war with here in this world, is this negative energy that is driving us away from our joy, driving us away from connection. And that push to, produce like we're machines, that's the thing that we're fighting against. That's the thing that we have to fight against. It's not fighting against each other. We just have to find a way to bring joy back into our life, bring joy back into our work. I think there really is so much opportunity in business for us to come together with business to turn things around, so that we aren't the Tin Man. Like, we're not, like, corporate America feels like the Tin Man, but it doesn't have to be, because the workers are the heart. We just need to stir everyone's joy back up. And I can't help but like have like this vision of like this organization that would go around, like the company could hire like a morale boost and have like teams of people hide these all over their businesses, not just for the employees but for their customers and everything like that. Like, and it doesn't take that much. It really doesn't take that much. It just takes a coordinated effort, and the energy behind it really does matter. And of course it does take a little time to see the effects of that positive energy. Like, it's karma. Like, when you're putting out positive energy, it comes back. So like when your company sends out those positive vibes to your employees, that really lifts them up. And it does take a little bit of time, but the return is like tenfold. I mean, when you have happy employees, you have happy customers. I just see, like, looking back over my life, there were so many missed opportunities in the workforces that I was in the companies I worked for. Like, I would try. I tried so hard to affect change, and I didn't always go about it the best way, but it was always met with no. Like, nobody wanted to, like, rock the boat because everybody was, like, afraid of the person above them having the ability to, like, set them back somehow. But I feel like that's a lie. Like, it really is. The fear isn't real. The fear isn't real. Happily ever after starts here. Believe in yourself. I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of the small businesses that are coming up. I'm starting to go off on something else. I think that this is a fantastic idea, like, to have a company that goes around and, like, does this kind of thing for not just their employees, but for their customers and their guests. Because everything in this world is energy, and what we put out there stays out there. So when we put this, when I create this and put it out into our world, it's like, here's another, like, little piece of love floating around. And I birthed that. I birthed that with God. I allowed God, the energy of love, to flow through me to replenish the love that is in our world. And I think this, this drive to just produce and, like, like, quantity over quality, like, that's probably not the way we should go. Because when we create, when we are inspired to be creative, we're producing things from a place of love, and we're producing things from a source of God, a source of love, and it boosts our whole, like, the morale of the whole world. So yeah, putting things like this, whoa, here's one. Now I'm back to thinking about these as in terms of, like, how many love calories am I putting out there in the world for other people to consume, to grow their own heart space, to expand their ability to let go of love. It's like, that's a really weird thing to think about, actually, now that I mention it. Like, now that I say it like that, it's kind of like one of the laws of attraction. Like, the more, like, the tighter we hold on to something, like we are not allowing love to flow through us. We are not allowing love to come into us. If we have both of our hands wrapped around the love that we already have, like, how are we going to receive more? I only have this many left for my Minneapolis trip. Look at these bad boys. Look at them. That is almost 5,000 cards. It's about, yeah, it's almost 5,000. This is probably about 300 cards right here. So this is 4,700 of these. Ooh. Oh, look at this one, so cute. I can't wait to be done with the cards that I'm making to take to the Mall of America, because I want to make some for my hometown, so that I can have, like, big stacks to take wherever I go. And I already have some, but I really just, I want to be spreading them here where I am, but I had to prioritize that because it was part of my fundraiser, and I didn't want to disappoint, I think, the one person who knows about that fundraiser, which would be me. I didn't want to disappoint God. I don't want to disappoint God. because I told God I would take 5,000. I asked God to show me 5,000 if God wanted me to take 5,000 of them to Mall of America. And lo and behold, as I'm reading one of my books, it said 5,000. So I was like, okay, we're taking 5,000. But I tend to be a person of excess. There's that greed thing. Greedy for love, I guess. Better be getting over that.